Good, I guess, evening for me, maybe morning for you. I have no idea. Happy day. Data analysis. Essential question today. How do I use Pascal's triangle to do binomial expansion? Now, before I do this, as you can see, there's a picture of a tree on my paper. This paper is so old, I have no idea where I got it, but I know what company it comes from. It comes from a company called MAK Wood. So it's like a lumberyard or something, and it's posted at the top here, Macwood, right out of Grafton. I have no idea if that's even still there. Kind of crazy. But so today we're going to talk about binomial expansion and Pascal's triangle. So I'm going to put a little Pascal's triangle over here. One, 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 and then if I add those two together, I get two. One. If I go one, add those two together, I get three. 3, 1 from yesterday, 1, 4, 6, 4, 1, so on and so forth. All right. So we're going to call this the 0 row, this the first row, this the second row, this the third row, this the fourth row, for purposes that you'll see in a minute. Many, many years ago, you guys learned how to do this. X plus y to the 0 power. Oh, Mr. Manor, anything to the 0 power, that is 1. You are correct. X plus y to the first power. All right, well, that just equals x plus y. We don't even need to put parentheses or the first power or anything like that. So basically, 1x plus 1y. X plus y squared. Well, that gets a little messier because it's x plus y times x plus y. And so that turns out to be, and I'll do that down here, x squared, because I got a FOIL. Remember that FOIL? Plus, and then I got, so that's first outer xy plus inner xy plus y squared. Now, don't get too scared. I know this is algebra stuff that you probably never wanted to see again, but FOILing is just first, outer, inner, last, because we're not going to do much FOILing here. I'll show you a trick around it. X squared plus, now we're going to combine those two, 2xy plus y squared. All right, so I'm going to put a 1 here and a 1 here. Now, some of you may be seeing something that's kind of interesting here. When I put it to the 0 power, or like the 0 row, the answer is 1. Okay. When I put it to the first power, or the first row, the two coefficients are 1 and 1. When I put it squared, or the second row, my coefficient should be 1, 2, 1. And indeed they are 1, 2, 1. All right. So when I do this again, and I'll show you one more, my coefficient should be the third row. So if I go x plus y cubed, basically what I'm going to do there is I'm going to take this previous one, I'm going to multiply it by x plus y one more time. Right? Now this is going to get a little ugly. Just follow the process, but eventually you'll be able to cheat and just use this form. I'll show you how to do it. So I'm going to take this x and multiply it by every single term. Okay, so this x is multiplied 1, 2, 3. So we're going to get x cubed plus 2x squared y plus xy squared. So that was x multiplied by everything plus, now I'm going to take the y and multiply by everything. X squared y plus 2xy squared plus y cubed. All right, so I took that y now, multiplied it by everything. I'm going to combine the like terms, x cubed, get 2x squared y, and 1x squared y. I'm going to put those two together and get plus 3x squared y. Put xy squared and 2xy squared plus 3xy squared. Put those two together, plus y cubed. That was very quick, but in short, all I did is I took x plus y squared, which my answer was here, and I multiplied it by x plus y one more time to make it x plus y cubed, and this is what I got. 1x cubed y, or 1x cubed plus 3x squared y plus 3xy squared plus 1y cubed, and like we thought, 1, 3, 3, 1, which is this right there. Okay, so the fourth row is going to look like this. We're not going to make it hard anymore. I'm not going to get into this big ugly math. I'm going to just cheat and use my fourth row. So x plus y to the fourth will look like this. I'm going to put my coefficients down. 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. Okay, those are my coefficients. Notice I left some space on purpose. Plus, 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 plus. Every single one you do will be exactly the same. Okay, every one you do will be exactly the same as far as the pluses. You just got to find the right row. Okay, so here's how it works. I take x and I put it to the fourth power on this first one. As you can see, when it's cubed, it's a cubed power. All I'm going to do is count down. So notice I went x cubed, x squared, x to the first, no x, or x to the 0. So I'm going to go x to the fourth, x cubed, x squared, x to the first, and then it'll be x to the 0, but I'm not going to write x to the 0 because, as you know, that's 1. Then we're going to do the opposite with y. We're going to go and count up. So I'm going to start with y to the 0. So I'm going to go y to the 0. Notice I'm not writing y to the 0 because that's 1. So y to the 0, y to the first, y to the second, y cubed, y to the fourth. So I just cheated and used this really cool Pascal's triangle to quickly, without any steps, any multiplying, write out x plus y to the fourth. Very awesome procedure to do. Okay, I'm going to do one more for you, and then I will let you go and do your practice homework and show me what you did. Okay, let's do one that is going to be cubed, but I'm going to switch it up just a little bit on you. So it's going to be 1, 3, 3, 1. So I'm going to flip over my paper. Grab another piece of paper here. So I'm going to do a little Pascal's triangle here on the corner. So we've got it. 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 3, 3, 1. So this is my third row. And I'm going to do 2x plus y cubed. Okay, 2x plus y cubed now. All right. So that's going to look a little bit different because I put a 2x in there, but that's okay. It's going to be, we're just going to do it in a step-by-step procedure. So I'm going to write out my coefficients. 1, 3, 3, 1. So I took the third row. This tells me take the third row of Pascal's triangle. Now what I do is I take 2x, and I take it to the third. Then I take 2x, and I take it to the second. So notice I'm counting down. 3, 2, and then I take 2x, take it to the first, and then I take 2x and take it to the 0. But when you write something to 0, you don't have to write it. By the way, there were plus signs here. I forgot to write those in. Then we're going to take y, and we're just going to count up. So here it goes. So we are going to go y to the 0, y to the first, y to the second, y cubed. Okay. Now I'm done here. However, I should simplify a little bit. So here's how I'm going to simplify it. I have to cube both of these. Okay, cubing both of those. I have 2 cubed, 8. X cubed is x cubed plus. Now I have to square these. So I'm going to square the 2, square the x. So I have 3 times 4x squared plus. Now here I've got 3 times 2 is 6 xy squared plus y cubed. Okay. Now, one last step to do. 8x cubed plus 3 times 4 is 12x squared plus 6xy squared plus y cubed. Okay. I think that's probably good for now. Actually, let's do one more example like that because that can get a little tricky when you have the 2x plus y there. So let's do just a simple squared problem. So let's do x plus 2y, in this case, squared. All right, x plus 2y squared. Actually, let's make it a 3y. I think that'll be a little bit of a better problem for us to do. So all I do now is I write my coefficients 1, 2, 1, which is my second row. Got my second row from the 2. Okay, I'm going to put pluses here. plus is here. And I'm going to take my x. X, and I'm going to go 2. I always start with whatever this is. X squared, x to the first, x to the 0. I won't write x to the 0. Then I work with my y. So I do 3y to the 0. I don't write that. I do 3y to the first, and then I do 3y squared. Okay. I do have to simplify just a little. So here goes. X squared, 1x squared, plus, okay, I'm going to go slow here. 2 times 3 is 6xy plus, now when I square this, I have to square the 3 and square the y. So 3 squared is 9y squared. Okay. I'll keep things pretty simple for you in these first couple practice attempts. Tomorrow they'll get a little bit bigger and a little bit harder. So put some subtraction in there and things like that. All right, so that one got a little messy, but I think hopefully it helped when we did this one down here. All right, have a great day. Give these a try. If you don't give these a try, next day, tomorrow's going to be a little rough. So make sure you try a couple of these. I'll make them pretty straightforward. All right, thank you.